don't give a shit if they did give us the fucking guns back. These are the motherfuckers that killed Gallagher. You know that? And you call yourself a fucking cop. You know, in this country, we trust our partners. We don't hold back from our partners, and we never leave our partners holding their dicks in their hands while some bald motherfucker's got a gun in his ear. Here, take this goddamn key. Take it!
Now we go to hospital to question Tadamovich.
You are a shithead!
Hello everyone, this is Pico Entertainment and we are back again, and here now we have another video for you, and this will be a subscriber movie request who was asked to take a look back on the cop action movie Red Heat. Released on June 17th 1988, it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, James Belushi, Laurence Fishburne, Gina Gerhson, and it was directed by Walter Hill. Now the setup of Red Heat is that we follow Moscow police captain Ivan Danko and his partner Yuri on the pursuit of notorious drug dealer Viktor Rotsa. After a frantic chase, Viktor kills Yuri and takes refuge in Chicago, USA. After getting arrested for a traffic violation, Danko is assigned to America to bring back Viktor to Russia. As Danko escorts Viktor back, he's intercepted by other drug dealers working with Viktor to help him escape. Having attained the vital key that Viktor needs to access his drug supplies, Danko remains in Chicago and works alongside police detective Art Ridzlik to track down Viktor and stop him for good. Now when looking back on Red Heat, it's very much an average functional action movie. It's one of those films where there's just nothing really wrong with it, but at the same time there's nothing truly exceptional or stand out within the story itself, which is very familiar and very formulaic, especially coming at the tail end of the 1980s, which were full of classic iconic buddy cop actioners, mismatched duo comedies and double acts, and a lot of these movies were actually very superior to Red Heat. Now there are decent action beats and chase sequences, and I do like James Horner's musical score, which just keeps things ticking along nicely. Ed O'Ross does carry a certain menace and presence as Viktor, and I do like the typical dialogue face-off between him and Danko at around halfway through the movie. It's a well directed scene and positioned very nicely in just upping the stakes between hero and villain. But if I'm being really honest, the movie's saving grace without question is James Belushi. As Ridzlik, he brings all of the humour, all of the charisma and personality. Being a more cynical, slobby, abrasive cop, he's the perfect counterpoint to Schwarzenegger's more stoic, very much monotone performance. And this is a role that very much limits and restrains Arnie in terms of it infecting any of his own unique personality. Now the film is at its best when the two are together, very much a typical clash of cultures, opposites attract. We get plenty of scenes of them bickering over methods and approach, and this is when the movie is at its most entertaining. And all of this is really down to Belushi's performance, who can be hilarious at times with all of his one-liners and various dialogue. Now as well as all of the scenes involving Danko, I do like all of the back and forth that Belushi has with Laurence Fishburne's character, who plays his superior officer, and again we get plenty of fun elements of Belushi going against the rules and rhetoric, and again this provides a lot of humour throughout the entire film. And I do think that Belushi is so good that I think without him this movie would have been, dare I say, a bit boring and a bit of a slog to actually get through. So a very good casting in a supporting role with James Belushi without question, which helps this movie. So if I had to give an overall score for Red Heat, I would give it a 6.7 out of 10. And when we go on to the movie's overall release, and it wasn't really a big sound success, only grossing 34.9 million at the US box office. So it was somewhat of a disappointment for Schwarzenegger, who already had a massive box office hit with Twins in the same year, and prior to that he also had massive successes with the likes of Predator as well. And in terms of his overall career, Red Heat is very much of a mid-tier effort, and not only for him but also for Walter Hill, who was very much a revered action director who made classics such as 48 Hours, Southern Comfort, and later on with also fine efforts such as Last Man Standing. This also comes across as a very average and somewhat lackluster direction in terms of his overall skills and to what he could normally produce on screen overall. So those are my overall thoughts and feelings and review of Red Heat. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Where do you think it ranks amidst the movie career of Arnold Schwarzenegger? Do you have it amidst the truly elite movies such as Predator, Conan the Barbarian and The Terminator, or do you think it's somewhat in that mid-level tier or even the lower tier in terms of his overall movies? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you would like to see me review any other of his films, then also drop me any suggestions and I'll provide further reviews on that for you as well. And if you have any other suggestions regarding any movies or television series or any other issues of any entertainment industry that you'd also like to see me cover, then also let me know within the comments and I will see if I can provide further commentary for you on those topics within the future. Please also hit and like those subscription and notification buttons so I can provide you with more high quality content like this in the future. But that's it for now. Take care of yourselves and I will see you very soon.